Music's an incredibly powerful tool in uniting the world.
This seemed like a great idea, the idea of bands going back to their roots.
You know, the music these walls have heard. There's this sort of intensity you get in a room of this size that you can't really replicate.
We create music to express an emotion and to have an emotional impact on other people and to bring people together. I think it's incredible. It's a wonderful thing. It's one of the best things there is about being human.
Oh God, 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 they gotta eat me up for breakfast. You think you look good in whatever they sugarcoat you in. If my body's a temple, you can worship at my feet, but it might kick you in the teeth, sir. So even when you're spitting blood, you would save a thought for me.
The inspiration behind Passport Back to the Bars originated just over 10 years ago during the Iraq War. I saw a clip of some young Iraqi children playing with some munitions. It was quite shocking. You know, you get affected by those things, and at that time I wanted to find something that I could do if I could help.
You know, for the last few weeks I've been talking about, oh, we're playing a show for War Child, and I think, you know, I just hope people talk about it and maybe they, you know, they read up on it and they read up, you know, like on like what it means and what it does and how it like changes the lives of like young people.
I like bands, I like music, I like the vaccines. The idea of being able to come to this kind of gig is really special. It's a brilliant idea. It's definitely going to get younger people more connected with charities and the needs of them. But also it's brilliant when bands can show their support. It gives them an opportunity to give back a bit. So I think, yeah, it's a fantastic link.
The day war starts in a child's life is the day music stops. War becomes a terrifying and silent time for children. The day that music returns to these children's lives is the day that we know we're making a difference.
One thing coming to a show and to see your favourite band or whatever, that's great, but really the ultimate aim of this is moving forward for our fans and people who are here tonight and other shows like tonight to sort of invest some time and some effort into supporting the charity that, you know, we felt was important to us.
And if I left the light, will someone meet me on the other?
So I was lucky enough to be a competition winner for this, and when it came up I had somebody in mind if I won, so he was thrilled.
I went onto the O2 Priority Moments app and I just had to enter. There was no questions or anything like that, and they rang me and I was about to say, oh sorry I can't talk, and he said, oh just before you go you've won a competition, and I was like, oh, like, I was quite shocked. I was not expecting it.
It's just one of those times where I'm going to think back, like, this is the time I got to go to a tiny gig to see Unit 6. I mean, you don't get any closer to them than that.
Thank you guys very much for coming out tonight. Get home safe. Shout out to War Child and Unit 6.
So we've been working with War Child since 2009 when we partnered with them to put on an event at O2 Shepherd's Bush Empire, and we've continued to work with them every single year, and we've put on a number of really great events. War Child are really important because they do a phenomenal amount of good work for children who are affected by war across the globe, and it's really important for us to demonstrate how we not only benefit customers, the music industry and artists, but also those in most need of help.
I think that music is something that's universal. Like whether you can understand the language or whatever, you feel the rhythm, you feel the vibe, and you can just relate to it. And if anything can heal the world, it's music.
I think War Child's a fantastic charity. It's a cause that needs supporting, that needs endorsing. This seemed like a great idea, the idea of bands going back to their roots.
Notorious, notorious. Notorious. Get it on, yeah, yeah. I can't read about it, but it's the skin from your eyes. I'll do fine without it. Here's one you don't compromise.
Children are always the victims of war, whichever side they're on. They're because they're orphaned or they have their homes destroyed. Sometimes they have everybody around them killed. And somebody has to go in and, I think, help them start to live again. Can you imagine what some of these kids have to go through? I think it's horrific. And I'm so glad there is a foundation like War Child who's operating today who can do something about it.